just the one media timeout in college now, and then, you get it about 5-6 minutes in, and then you just play out the rest of the quarter.
And with that rule in high schools, with the 8-minute quarters, there are times you don't get into the bonus.
That's right. Second free throw from Yoakley was good as she hit them both. Back the other way comes Gabby Tilley and hands it off to Watson. Watson back to Cease with it straight away. Hands back to Simonson, top of the key. Out in the right corner to Tilley, drives baseline, splits the double team, back straight away three from Cease, rattles around and drops in for Addie Cease out of Duncan, Oklahoma.
Yeah, she's got the shooting luck to rattle that one home from the top of the key. They were tied.
Now Cease again, a late addition to the roster, along with Watson out of as Morris will exit along with Yoakley and Pearson. Pompey will inbound on the baseline. Out into Wadey, deep left wing. We thought about that three, decided not to take it though. Now left wing into the hands of Clarkson. Out of Stillwater on the drive, one-on-one. Back out to Wadey, right corner. Now with it right wing. 4:10 to go here in the opening quarter. Wadey will hook. Fit it through, and a whistle. I believe they're going to maybe say a kickball.
We will see how good a shape that the West team is in. Of course, these girls have probably been doing some other things this summer.
Yeah.
And with 6 girls, everybody's going to have to play big minutes here tonight.
Cease will inbound on the baseline. Still trying to get it in. Bounce it into the hands of, I believe that was Peyton Walker, and she'll be called for the travel. Walker out of Kingfisher. And Walker headed to UCO.
Yeah, nice cut to the basket by Walker, but that jump step, and she pulled that pivot foot. That's the one player I'm pretty familiar with because we got to see her in the Week Capital Tournament at Chisholm 4 years in a row with her Kingfisher Lady Jackets.
Wadey out to Jaden Buttry out of Tahlequah. She's headed to NSU. Hands to Clarkson. Back straight away. Here's a deep three up and no good off the back of the rim by Pompey. And a whistle and a foul on the rebound is going down was, I believe that was Watson.
Talk about Northeastern State over in Tahlequah. They have pulled 5 All-State girls in their recruiting class this year.
Well, it's nice seeing some of them that are right there in your own backyard.
Yeah.
Here's a deep right wing three is an air ball. No good. Rebound to Jaden Buttry. 3:25 to go in the opening quarter. Score tied at 8 between the large East and large West. East in the blue, West in the red. As Taylor Bilby, hometown player out of Sapulpa, has it in between the two circles. Now out left wing to Clarkson. Had it poked away, got it back, leans in, missed the shot off the glass, and the rebound now picked up by the East. Here's Bilby, open right wing three, no good. And the rebound by Parker Simonson.
Hometown crowd was wanting to make some noise again right there.
Sees again for a jumper, left it short. And Wadey with the rebound. Nice save into the hands of Aspen Clarkson out of Stillwater. Clarkson will do it one-on-one, drives all the way in, goes down, and a whistle and a traveling call, and that'll be a turnover on the large East as Douglas for the West checks back in.
Yeah, the coaches in this all-star game, Inola's Travis Wheeler for the large East and Wendy Wells from Shawnee. Letitia Woods from Douglas and Otis Gentry from Lawton MacArthur for the large West.
As Walker hands to Simonson between the legs, back to Walker. Drives across the paint, reverses it back into the hands of Simonson for a right corner three, no good. Offensive rebound to Addie Cease at the left elbow. Here's Walker for a deep three, rattled out, no good. Offensive rebound and stick back is good from Douglas as Douglas now has 4.
She's a big presence inside.
Douglas again out of Midwest City.
One of those girls going to Northeastern. Northeastern State, not NEO.
Yeah. Buttry with it. Right wing, she'll try a three for the lead. No good as it was too strong. Rebound into the hands of Addie Cease. Had it taken away by Clarkson. Clarkson underneath to Buttry with a left hand. Left it short. And the defensive rebound to Addie Cease, who will bring it up across the Chieftain logo. Cease had it poked away, but it goes right into the hands of Simonson near the right corner. 90 seconds to go in the opening quarter. West on top by 2, 10-8.
Well, how much fun are we having calling these all-state games for the first time this year with Skordle doing them here all week in the Tulsa area. Volleyball last night, 2 nights of basketball, then the football game on Friday night from Shawnee.
Watson out of Guyman will check back in, getting Simonson. Yeah, girls games tonight, 6 and 7:30, followed by the boys games tomorrow at 6 and 7:30.
There's been golf this week. I think there might be track and field as well.
Cease underneath to Douglas. Missed the layup inside. Rebound tipped out, batted around, taken back by the West as Tilly throws up a shot. It's no good. Offensive rebound by Douglas. The stick back was up, and it was no good, but she was fouled. And Douglas going back to the free throw line for the 3rd time here in the quarter number 1.
Yeah, using that size, she's 6'1", averages 16 points a game, and a passel of rebounds as well. She is the 2-time Class 5A state shot put champ.
Now, first free throw from Douglas was good. That's 3 straight now from Douglas after she missed her first 2.
Deyana, D-E with the little D-E Yana, Y-A-N-N-A. What do you call that thing? It's been so long since I took English.
Hyphen? Is that?
No, it's not a hyphen. It's an apostrophe.
There we go.
Apostrophe. Yeah. Jeez. That just made it sound really stupid.
And we've got a jump ball. Ball's going to go back the other way to the West with a lead at 11-8, 58 seconds to go. As Peyton Walker will bring it up, working against Morris out of Sand Springs. Walker hands back to Gabby Tilly, who's already hit an open 3 here in the first quarter. To Watson. Hands back to Walker. Bounce pass to Tilly.
They're actually running something.
Yeah, right? Didn't expect to see any offense here tonight like that. As Addie Cease with it. That's good defense, though, from Pape. Here's the lob over the top again to Douglas, who left the layup short. That was good defense.
Yeah.
Forced her into that miss. Clarkson with a rebound. Back comes the East. That's a deep right wing 3. No good. Rebound from Addie Cease. Here's the lob pass up ahead. Ball on the floor, tipped away and stolen as Clarkson has it. Now into the hands of Taylor Bilby. Back left wing to Morris for a open 3. No good. Both teams really struggling from beyond the arc. Just 3 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Back the other way, Tilly. And that thrown up 3 from Watson was blocked at the horn, and that'll do it. After 8 minutes, the West on top of the East 11-8. We'll come back second quarter action after this here for the 2024 Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State Games right here on Skordle.tv.
Enabling local. Sidwell Distribution is a local business that loves supporting Northwest Oklahoma schools and businesses. We are here to service all of your concession stands, restaurants, food trucks, churches, and more. With candy, paper goods, fried food basics, and even local products, we will exceed your expectations with competitive pricing and excellent service.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Welcome back here inside the Chieftain Center. Dustin Goodham alongside Tom Nelson, your crew here tonight on Skordle.tv is in game 1 of our doubleheader. Game 2 to follow at 7:30, and that will be the small school East versus the small school West. After the first quarter of play, the West on top of the East 11-8.
19 total points. I'm going to bet we saw about that many three-point attempts in that first quarter as well.
I think you're right. Douglas led the West at scoring with 5, 3 from Gabby Tilly, 3 from Cease. Wadey on the other side for the East had 3 from Pearson and 2 from Yoakley, as the East will start with it going left to right. Yoakley with it top of the key, tries to go by Douglas, got around her, drew the foul as she went to the rim. That'll be the, I don't know if they're keeping track of fouls, but probably the second on Douglas as Yoakley heads to the free throw line. First free throws, or actually second free throw attempts coming up for the East tonight.
And McKenna Yoakley, her Owasso squad, went 22-6 this year, made it to the state semifinals. One thing that you got all-state players, they usually had 20-win seasons and made it to the state tournament. Not too many players on here that didn't have a decent season.
Yoakley, one of the few not going to an in-state school. She's going to Missouri Southern.
Missouri Southern going to be in the MIAA.
Second free throw from Yoakley, good. She's got 4 points tonight. All those coming from the foul line.
So McKenna will go should go from Owasso to Joplin.
Staying pretty close to home. Look.
Yeah, just up I-44.
As Peyton Walker bounce pass to Watson underneath to Douglas. They really tried to get the ball into Douglas tonight. Missed that shot. Offensive rebound. Picked up by Watson. Her stick back was missed. Got another offensive rebound. Missed it again. Tried to stay with it. This time finally taken away by Isabella Pearson for the East.
I'm guessing that Tasia Watson may have some jet lag coming all the way from Guyman.
Yeah. That shot underneath missed as Boris with the air ball. Back come the West. Driving all the way in.
Nice
Simonson
move.
with a nice step there, laying it in off the glass. Her first two of the game.
Parker Simonson going to UCO. Coach has got to love that.
Pearson missed the left wing three. Here comes Simonson back the other way. Steps up for an open three. No good. Left it short. And the rebound to Cambry Pape. West on top, 13-10. Bounce pass to a cutting Morris, who laid it in off the glass for her first two.
Pride of Sand Springs, Charles Page High School.
East back within one. It's 13-12. That's Peyton Walker. The yellow jacket. Hands to Gabby Tilley. Around the screen left from Watson. Now reverses back to the right. Backs down the defender all the way up with a shot. It's good. Count it. She's fouled. As heading to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play is Gabby Tilley.
The Millerettes, one of my favorite gender-related mascots in Oklahoma, the Millerettes. UConn.
First free throw attempts of the game for Gabby Tilley. Chance to complete the three-point play. Free throw is up, and it's good.
Another one of those girls going to Tahlequah.
West extends their lead to 3, 15-12. We played over 90 seconds here in quarter number two. Wadey underneath to Pearson, up with a shot. She was fouled by Cease. And Isabella Pearson out of Manford will be headed to the free throw line. Future Lady Ranger.
You know, as a big guy, never played any all-star games, but I played a lot of pickup. It's really tough to be a big person in an all-star game like this, but it's nice they are working into the post and giving these girls some chances to score inside.
Well, you talk about some of the big girls. We're going to see one next game as well, too. The ORU commit out of Idabel.
Yep.
Second free throw from Pearson was good. It's now 16-13 West on top.
Keep
Walker at the foul line. Here's a right corner three up and no good. That time from Tilley. And Pearson with a rebound, and then, I wonder if they caught it or not, and they did. They got her for the double dribble.
I was thinking for a moment the official might say, you know what, it's an all-star game. We'll let it go. Hey, you know what? The West up by 3 here, almost halfway through the second quarter. Keep in mind they're playing with 6 players, so they just got to hang in here. So far, so good.
Tilley inbounds to Simonson. Out of Watson, top of the key. We'll hand to Tilley. Well, actually, did not hand to Tilley. Had it taken away, though, by Taylor Bilby. Back the other way to Wadey. Drives all the way in. Shot up and good off the glass from Snowda Wadey.
How about Snowda Wadey from Stillwell? That was a nice move with a hand in her face.
She's got 8 now of the 15 for the Large East. As the East back within 1. Simonson with it. Beyond the three-point line. 5:20 to go until halftime. Simonson around the screen left. Kicks it out into the corner to Gabby Tilley. Underneath to Watson, and a whistle and a foul from behind. This will go against McKenna Yoakley. Not much contact there, but I guess enough to warrant a whistle in an all-state game.
And did they reset the fouls at the quarter? They don't show them on the scoreboard, but they have the red team in the bonus, which if that was the case, they wouldn't be in the bonus yet. I'm not sure.
Inbound will go to Walker. Back out straight away to Watson. Now to her right. They'll go back to Walker, top of the key. Underneath to Watson in the paint. Reaching over the top was Jaden Buntry. And she'll be called for the foul. So the West will inbound on the baseline with a 1-point lead, 5:03 to go until halftime. Dustin Godot alongside Tom Nelson again here on Skordle.tv. Tilly tried to bounce it in underneath to a cutting Simonson. It was knocked away, though, by Snowda Wadey. She'll inbound again from the same spot, left of the rim.
She's just a pest, only 5'4".
Inbound to Cease, throws up a right wing three, left it short. Wadey with a rebound. Quickly back down the other way. Wadey into the paint. Out, here's a deep left wing three, no good off the backboard that time from Pompey. Rebound to the West. Up to Cease. She'll hoist up the left wing three. Too strong. Clarkson with a rebound.
I'd be getting a lot of rebounds in this game if I were playing in this all-star game. Of course, I'm also 6'7", but I do have bad knees.
Buttrey backs down the defender. Tries
Good
to lean
defense.
in. Had it taken away by Gabby Tilly. Nice play there. Cease the other way. Underneath to Watson. Wide open layup. Good. Nice finish there from Watson. Her first two. West extends the lead to 3. When the East gets within 1, they just can't take the lead. The West kind of extends it to 3, but that's about the largest we've seen it here tonight.
You know, the East jumped out early 6-3, but the West grabbed that lead. They've not given it up since the first couple of minutes.
Clarkson nearly turned it over and nearly threw it out of bounds. That was run down, though, here on the near side by Buttrey. Back straight away to Wadey. All the way in with the floater with the right hand. No good. Rebound by Peyton Walker. Wants to run up ahead to Simonson. One-on-one. Will go right at Pompey. Now we'll dribble it back out. Here's Walker. Open left wing three. Left it short. And the rebound to Pompey. Here comes the East back the other way. Bilby. Open left wing three. No good. When the three's not falling for either team tonight as Cease has the rebound. And Simonson beyond the three-point line. Picked her dribble up. Bounce pass to Cease to her left. Looking inside to Watson. Cross-court pass to Simonson. Simonson on the drive all the way in. Up with the left hand. Nice finish there from Parker Simonson. She's got 4, and it's 20-15.
Their biggest lead of the ball game at 5.
3 minutes to go until halftime. As Wadey out left wing to Buttrey. Out to Clarkson. Will try a three and knock it down. Nice shot from Aspen Clarkson. Her first basket of the game. And the East back within 2. And we get a timeout. We'll take it as well. 2:52 to go until halftime. It's 20-18. West on top of the East here at the 2024 Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State Games here on Skordle.tv.
I travel. My passion is teaching and traveling. In my mind, I was never going to walk right again. I just wasn't. One day in here, I had put my foot down and I took 2 steps. And then we took 2 more steps. And before we were through, we had walked 23 steps. And that was my first steps of freedom. This patient is saying thank you.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas.
Welcome back out of our break. Back to the Chieftain Center here at Sapulpa High School. Dustin Goodall alongside Tom Nelson here for the 2024 Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State Games. It's the large schools up first. Again, the East versus the West. West on top, 20-18.
Looking to me like the dividing line is I-35. Actually, no, there's a Midwest City girl in the West. That's not true. I believe it might be that turnpike that goes around the east side of Oklahoma City.
There you go. Peyton Walker has it for the West out of the timeout. Near the right wing. Good defense by Wadey all over. Walker back out beyond the three-point line. Tried to spin away from, but Wadey again knocked it away. Walker goes to the floor, and now we're going to get a tie-up. Possession arrow is going to favor the West. But Snowda Wadey out of Stillwell all over Peyton Walker.
Start thinking about MVP candidates for this one. We'll talk about that as we go.
Simonson, air ball on the 3. Watson ran down the offensive rebound, saved it right into the hands of Wadey. 2-on-2, back the other way. Bounce pass into the hands of Morris near the right baseline. Tried to go underneath to Pearson. It was kicked out of bounds. East is going to keep it on the baseline. 2:17 to play. West on top, 20-18. As Snowda Wadey will inbound to the baseline. Inbound to Clarkson against Douglas. Up with a shot is good off the glass. And now 5 from Aspen Clarkson. All that coming here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Douglas does a nice job getting her hands up and getting position. But, man, credit for the score.
There's a 3 up and no good from Cease. Rebound to Wadey. Wadey seems to do it all. A lot of rebounds. I know she's had some assists, some steals tonight. There's Buttry. Lobs underneath to Wadey. Back to Buttry, who leans in, missed the shot as she left it short. Here comes the West the other way with a 2-on-1 break. On the drive all the way in as Watson missed the layup. Offensive rebound and stick back is good from Addie Cease.
Well, the blue team trying to get that lead for the first time since early on. They had an empty trip, and the red makes them pay.
Cease now with 8 in the game. West on top, 22-20. As Morris had it knocked away, nearly stolen by Walker. Clarkson runs it down here on the near side, near the half line. Now to Morris, inside the right wing. Nearly under a minute to go. Morris at the left block, up with a right-handed jump hook. No good as she left it short. Rebound to Parker Simonson.
Looking like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the skyhook circa 1980.
Simonson out to Douglas. Now to Walker, open. Right wing for a 3.
There we
Hit
go.
the front of the rim and bounced in. Nice shot there from Walker. Her first basket of the game. It's 25-20 West on top.
Pride of Kingfisher finally gets one to go down.
Pearson up to Buttry. She'll try a 3. Nice block from Addie Cease. Buttry got it back. Now to Clarkson. To Pearson. 1-on-1. Drives all the way in. Her shot blocked again. This was Addie Cease again who come up with another block. And as Peyton Walker has it now for the West. 20 seconds to go here in the first half.
Now keep in mind that Addie was a late add. She's really, really happy to be here and playing like it.
Cease with it. Stationary dribble. Now picked it up. Throws it out right wing to Watson. Back to Simonson. 5 to shoot. Now had her pocket picked. Wadey comes up with a steal. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Drives all the way in. Layup good. And there's the horn, but it's 2 points from Snowda Wadey. And it's a 3-point lead for the West going into halftime. We played 16 minutes. The West on top, 25-22. We'll take a timeout, come back, have our halftime show after this. Here's the 2024 Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State Games here on Skordle.tv.
Got plans after the game? Head down to Enon Brewing Company. We've got something for everyone. In addition to a full kitchen and 18 different taps, we have something going on every evening of the tournament. Join us on Thursday from 6 to 8 for trivia, and we've got live music starting at 7 on Friday with Brent Walburn and Saturday starting at 7 with Scott Laughlin. We also have our weekend dinner special where we're bringing you our famous farm-to-table chicken fried steak. Grab your drink coupon from the hospitality room and head on over. We hope to see you soon.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back here inside the Chieftain Center at Sapulpa High School. Dustin Goodall alongside Tom Nelson. All-state games tonight, Large East versus the Large West, as the East will start with the basketball, moving right to left as they trail 25-22.
I think my favorite thing so far is they are moving this game along in a hurry.
They certainly are. I thought I had at least a 5 to 10 minute break there, but apparently not.
They said halftime, we don't need no stinking halftime.
Leading scorer for the East in the first half was Snowdawady with 7. For the West, they had three players with 5 each as Seas misses the jumper there. Back comes the East, Taylor Bilby. Up ahead to Pompey, a deep left wing 3, and she knocked it down.
Ooh, third tie of the ball game, tied at 25.
Her first points of the game. As Tom said, tied at 25. We played nearly a minute here in quarter number 3.
I'll be honest with you. I'm just kind of sitting here waiting for the blue team to kind of get on a bit of a roll because they might be a little in better shape, a little more wind here in the second half.
What a finish there from Simonson with the right hand. Kind of threw it back up over her head. Knocked it in off the glass. Gives the West a 27-25 lead. There was a 3 in the corner, no good, but the East stays with it. Gets another offensive rebound as Clarkson missed the 3. Ball on the floor. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to favor the East.
You're talking about Parker Simonson. She had a really tough senior year. Her mom diagnosed with cancer back before Christmas. And I think I saw where the surgery was successful, but hopefully she is doing fine and is here tonight, hopefully.
Simonson with it. Just in front of the foul line. Back to Douglas. Douglas leans in, missed the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Douglas. East is going to get it back with an opportunity to tie or take the lead with a 3. Pape will bring it up. Lobbed it underneath to a wide open McKenna Yoakley, who knocks it in off the glass. And just like that, we're once again tied at 27.
And McKenna's going, me, back here. I'm by myself.
Yoakley now with 6 in the game.
Somebody got a real easy assist right there, too.
Tilly reverses back to the right, decided not to use the screen, steps back for a 3. That was an air ball. Rebound saved by Morris into the hands of Clarkson. To Bilby. Open left wing 3. Pape for another one. No good. Rebound off the fingertips of Yoakley. Run down by the West. As Seas goes down, loses. And she goes down, and she is holding on to her left knee.
Oh, boy. That's the last thing you want to see in an all-star game.
Boy, that's one of those things that when you have these games like that, you never want to see that. And Seas, again, a late addition to this one. And currently down on the right side of the court. As the officials come out, coach is checking on her. And we do hope she is, again, okay.
Addie Seas going to NEO. Her Duncan squad went 22-6 this year, knocked out in the area tournament. Her head coach, Brent Givens.
So looks like the coaches will attend to her again. 5:47 to go here in the third quarter. East and the West tied at 27. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back here. The Oklahoma Coach Association All-State Games here on Skordle.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Skordle.tv. Find out more at Skordle.com/stream.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independence Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independence Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
It's not just a metal building. It's Indico Metals. Your metal building, Indico Metals.
What would you do if you only had one life to live? Well, that's kind of how this whole thing works. So bite off more than you can chew. Don't wait for someone else's green light. Go after what they say you can't. Oklahoma needs more doers, and doers don't wait. Get skilled, get paid. Oklahoma Career Tech.
Rover. Welcome back to the Chieftain Center here at Sapulpa High School as Addie Seas again being helped off the floor after going down. And again, obviously, Tom, we can't speculate, but she kind of looked like she did grab that left knee when she went down there in the front court.
Ever since I tore my meniscus last Christmas and had surgery in April, I see the knee injuries now, and I feel it. Matter of fact, I still feel my my injured knee today. But you really, really hope that she'll be able to, quote, walk it off and get a chance to not have to worry about anything going to NEO to start her college basketball career here in a month or so.
Well, now the West, again, they had 6 players, now down to 5, so we won't see any substitutions the rest of the night for the West as the East has it. Score tied at 27, 5.5 minutes to go, third quarter.
Pretty easy coaching job at this point for Letitia Woods.
Here's Bilby, right wing for a three, no good. Offensive rebound by Morris. Morris back to Bilby. Bilby steps back. That's good defense there by Tilly to get a hand in her face. Here's a deep left wing three, up and no good from Pompey. Rebound to Peyton Walker. Walker across the logo center court.
Now, if the red team, the West team can hold on and win now, playing 5 players the last quarter and a half, that'd be a big story.
Douglas' shot was blocked. Ball's on the floor, picked up by the East as Clarkson has it, and then she had it knocked away, but they're going to get Douglas for reaching in. That'll be a foul. He's just going to get it back.
How about McKenna Yoakley with that block inside?
Seen several blocks tonight.
McKenna Yoakley from Owasso going to Missouri Southern, as we said earlier. Averaged 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists per game her senior year. Nice when you're 6'1", and you can, dish him out a little bit as well. Good passer.
Morris out to Yoakley. Steps up. Foul line extended jumper, no good. Rebound tipped around on the floor. It'll go out of bounds on the baseline, back to the West.
I was about to say, and if you can knock down the 17-footer, that's not bad either.
4:40 to go, third quarter here from Sapulpa. Game 1 of our doubleheader. The small West and East game coming up at 7:30. Right after this, as Watson beyond the three-point line, cross-court pass to Tilly, deep left wing.
Interesting thing about the small West team coming up in the next ball game is there are 3 sets of teammates on the West team.
As Gabby Tilly hits the foul line jumper, West on top, 29-27. Here's Bilby for the three in the lead. That one rattled out, no good. Simonson with a rebound. And again, you can tell this home crowd just waiting for Bilby to knock down that three. Had multiple opportunities tonight. It's Peyton Walker. Works against Morris. Bounce pass to Douglas. That's a deep jumper from Douglas. Off the back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, and stick back is good. Nicely done there from Watson.
Talked about her being a late addition all the way from Guyman, the Lady Tiger from out in the Panhandle.
Boy, wild shot there with the left hand, no good for Morris. And the rebound taken out of the hands. It was Yoakley who took it away, goes back up and scores. As Yoakley now with 4 here in the quarter. Give her 8 in the game.
Yeah, Yoakley made the big defensive play a couple of sequences ago and gets the nice basket inside that time.
Tilly across the timeline, has it deep right wing, looking to go into Douglas. Yoakley comes up with a steal, reached over the top, took it away. Back comes Yoakley, bounce pass up ahead. Morris fumbled that one, got it back to Yoakley. Baseline jumper, good for McKenna Yoakley. That's 4 straight. And we're once again tied at 31, 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
It's been the McKenna Yoakley show here for the past couple of minutes in this one, getting it done on both ends.
Walker, when you see the West really trying to get the ball more into Douglas here in the second half, something they did to start the game, as Walker around the screen from Douglas. Continues with it all the way in with the left hand, missed the shot. Rebound tipped around, taken by who else but McKenna Yoakley. Hands to Bilby. Bilby, again on her home floor, will bring it up. Hesitation move out to Clarkson. Clarkson on the drive. Had it knocked away by Douglas. Ball on the floor picked up by Gabby Tilly.
I think Douglas might be getting a little bit tired as well.
Tilly with it on the drive against Morris. Up with a shot. It was no good with the right hand as she left it short, but she was fouled. Morris will pick up the foul, and it'll be 2 free throws for Gabby Tilly.
You know, we talk about the fact that the West, the red team, is playing only 5 players. But, hey, when you're playing pickup, you don't want to get off that floor anyway.
That's true. So. That's a good point.
And these kids are young. They can play.
First free throw from Tilly is up and good as the East will bring back in Snowda Wadey, along with Jaden Buttry and Isabella Pearson.
That East team has just not been able to grab the lead. There's been 4 ties total, but the West has not been, or the East has not been able to get that basket to grab the lead since early in the ballgame when they started off leading 6-3.
Second free throw from Tilly is up and good, and the West wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:14 to go, third quarter. West on top of the East, 33-31. It's the 2024 Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State Games here on Skordle.tv.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
A one-stop shop for all of your livestock care needs. 81 Feed and Seed is conveniently located on Highway 81 in Enid and Medford. We have everything you need: feed and show supplements, veterinary supplies, livestock handling, tack and equipment, gardening supplies, and even a new pair of boots. 81 Feed and Seed, your trusted agricultural supplier.
2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And here's the East with the basketball, trailing by 2. Is on the drive all the way in as Pearson with the left hand missed the shot. Rebound into the hands of Gabby Tilley as Peyton Walker now has it. Walker with it into the front court, guarded by Snowdawady. Now to Douglas straight away. Looks right, throws right to Walker around the screen from Douglas. Wady right there with her, though, at the foul line. Back to Simonson. Foul line extended, now beyond the three-point line. Underneath to Watson. Back out to Tilley for a corner 3, no good. And the rebound to Jaden Buttry. Buttry into the front court. Buttry out to Aspen Clarkson. Penetrates, kicks it out. Wady, open corner 3, left it short. Buttry with the offensive rebound. Shot was blocked, but a whistle, and they called a foul on Gabby Tilley. It'll be 2 free throws for Jaden Buttry.
Snowdawady wide open out there, almost too open. She got the feet set and then left it short off the side rim.
Buttry looking for her first points of the game. First free throw is up and good. Buttry again at Tahlequah, headed to NSU. Had a chance to call a couple of her games at the Tournament of Champions back in December as that free throw missed.
David Quall's Tahlequah squad went 24-3 and knocked out in the area tournament this year.
West on top by 1, 33-32. 60 seconds left here in the third quarter. As Tilley goes to Watson. Watson, nice spin move, up with a shot, and it was blocked by Buttry, but they'll get her for a foul across the arm. So free throws upcoming.
And we were talking
Watson.
We were talking about it earlier, about 5 all-state signees for Northeastern and Tahlequah. They play in a really tough conference that plays really, really good women's basketball. You got some good teams. Fort Hays State is a power. Emporia, Northwestern, I believe, has been really good in that league as well.
Pitt State's really good.
Pitt State.
Second free throw from Watson. Able to get the second one to go. Makes 1 of 2. West extends the lead, 34-32, under a minute to go, third quarter. Wady out to Clarkson, left wing. Around the screen to Pompey, now out to Pearson. Guarded by Douglas. Hands back to Wady. Wady out to Buttry, left wing. Back, here's a deep open 3 from Pompey, and she knocks it down. Her second made 3 here in the third quarter, and just like that, the East finally has that lead, 35-34.
First lead change since 6-3 back in the first quarter.
Simonson out to Watson, back to Simonson. Top of the key, now to Watson, right wing. Cross-court pass, open Tilley. Penetrates in, nearly had her pocket pick, got it back, out to Walker. Now to the corner to Simonson. 13 to shoot. Now 2 seconds. 1 second. Tilley has to hoist it up at the horn. It's no good off the backboard, and that's how the third quarter will come to a close. The East on top of the West, 35-34 with 8 minutes to go. Fourth quarter action when we come back for the 2024 Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State Games right here on Skordle.tv.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Dr. Matt
Welcome back here inside the Chieftain Center at Sapulpa High School. Dustin Goodall alongside Tom Nelson. The East on top of the West, 35-34 as we're about to begin the final quarter of play.
Yeah, storyline in this one, the fact the West team now playing with just 5 girls. They started the game with 6 and had the injury to Addie Cease. We hope she's okay.
As on the drive all the way in, missing the layup is Pearson, and the rebound taken by Douglas. Nice play there as she was falling down, tipped it out to Tilly. As the West wants to run, they go up to Watson. Back to Walker. Walker will bring it back out, set it up for the West as they trail by 1. Played 30 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Walker with it deep right wing. And Walker is going to be whistled for a 5-second violation. That'll be a turnover back to the East.
Yeah, that is something you do not see in an all-star game very much. The ball getting stuck in the same place for 5 seconds.
Wadey has it for the East, moving right to left. Out to Clarkson, right wing. Beyond the three-point line. Clarkson with a spin moves against Watson. Back out to Pompey. Now to Pearson, a deep 3, and Pearson knocks down another one. Second made 3 of the game. First here in the second half, and the East extends the lead 38-34.
Bella Pearson, you've got to be looking forward to seeing her next year at NWOSU.
No doubt, and I'm sure Tasha Dees Horse is looking forward to seeing her as well. As Simonson on the drive, a whistle and a traveling violation. That'll be a turnover against the West. But again, I think you're starting to see the West wearing down a little bit here in the second half of those 5 players as the East looks to extend their lead.
Yeah, Bella averaged 16 points a game. At Manford, they went 23-4.
As Pearson again, this time it's a layup for the West, the East. 38-34, 6:30 to go here in the fourth. Watson with it left wing. A spin move to get around Buttry. Stops at the left elbow. Cross-court pass right wing into the hands of Simonson.
They were late putting that 2 points up there, but they finally got it, so 40-34.
Here we go. Simonson out to Watson left wing. Now to Tilly. West being patient offensively. Tilly on the drive all the way in. Shot was an air ball. Douglas with the offensive rebound. The stick back rolled off the front of the rim. No good. Clarkson with a rebound.
You know, this will be the last game these girls play without a shot clock.
That's true. That's a good point. As Buttry turns it over, Tilly took it away. 3-on-3. Back the other way. Simonson with it left wing. To Tilly. Straight away for a 3. No good off the back of the rim. Goes right back to her. To Simonson. Left wing for a 3. No good. Boy, 2 terrific looks there. The West just couldn't get him to drop.
Yeah, they've got to be getting a little winded out there playing the whole game.
Pompey hands to Buttry, who left the layup short. Tilly with the rebound. And we get a whistle, and the West wants a timeout. 5:23 to go. East on top, 40-34. We'll come back to Sapulpa after this. The 2024 Oklahoma Coach Association All-State Games here on Skordle.tv.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Welcome back inside the Chieftain Center here at Sapulpa High School, the 2024 Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State Games. Dustin Goodall alongside Tom Nelson here on Skordle. East on top of the West, 40-34 in the large school game. Small school game again coming up at 7:30.
It's been 3 or 4 minutes now since the red team, the West team, has scored, and they find themselves down 6 coming out of the much-needed timeout.
As Watson over the top, that time of Yoakley, missed the shot. Yoakley with another defensive rebound. When you see the West have used those timeouts,
Yeah.
I haven't seen the East really burn much on the timeout side.
That's a pretty good-looking set piece right there coming out of the break, but couldn't get it to go.
Wadey tried to go back into Yoakley, stolen away by Watson. Here comes Peyton Walker for the West. Walker wants to use the screen. Around left from Watson. Back to Watson with it right wing to Walker. Looking underneath. Walker down with it left wing beyond the three-point line. Picked her dribble up. Lobs over the top. Nice catch from Douglas between the double teams. Scores. Count it. She's fouled for Douglas. And that's her first points since the first quarter.
Yeah, big and one opportunity. Could get the West back within a possession. Peyton Walker from Kingfisher with the assist. The finish by the big girl inside, Deanna Douglas.
Douglas, 3 for 6 from the foul line here tonight. Trying to complete the three-point play, and she does. Now the East on top, 40-34. East's largest lead, again, has been 6. Snowda Wadey out of Stillwell with the basketball. At the foul line, now left elbow. They go top of the key. Pearson throws up another 3, and she hit it again.
Big answer.
Pearson heating up in the fourth quarter with 8 points to extend the lead back to 6. Watson at the foul line. Here comes the double team. Goes back out to Tilley. Back to Watson at the foul line. Goes one-on-one right at Pearson, trying to score. Missed the shot as she left it short. Got her own offensive rebound. The stick back was good. Nice finish from Watson.
Pounding those boards, trying to make something happen, get it back to 4.
3:40 to go. Nice move from Yoakley. Got Douglas in the air, drives all the way in, missed the layup. Rebound tipped around on the floor, picked up by Wadey. Threw it out to Pearson, who cuts all the way in. With the runner, no good. Douglas with a strong rebound. Bounces to Simonson in traffic. All over her in the backcourt is Boris.
Yeah, hustling for those rebounds gets to be tough when you're having to play, not getting any breaks.
Simonson at the right block. Lost it as she was kind of falling down. And it was picked up by Bilby. Back the other way to Yoakley. All the way in. Layup good for McKenna Yoakley. East on top, 45-39. Under 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Peyton Walker around the screen from Douglas. Steps back for a 3. It's good from Peyton Walker. Big shot there for the West.
Hanging in. Back to a one-possession game with 2:40 to go.
45-42. East by 3. There's a 3 and the answer, though, from Snowda Wadey. Her second made 3 of the game. Back to a 6-point game, 48-42.
Snowda Wadey from Stillwell. Averaged 14 points a game her senior season.
Simonson thought about the 3. Instead goes to Tilley. She'll try the 3 and the answer. And boy, all these teams all of a sudden, Tom, heating up from beyond the arc.
West is going to burn a timeout here. 2:12 to go. They're spacing them out about 3 minutes apart here.
So we'll go ahead and take it. East on top, 48-45. Back to Sapulpa after this here on Skordle.tv.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Welcome back to Sapulpa High School inside the Chieftain Center. Dustin Goodwill alongside Tom Nelson here on Skordle.tv. Here in our large school matchup. First of 2 games here tonight. East on top of the West, 48-45 with 2:12 to play here in the fourth quarter. East with the basketball is Wadey across the giant Chieftain logo center court. To her left to Clarkson. Clarkson around the screen from Yoakley. Back to Yoakley. Yoakley drives right by Douglas all the way in with a left hand. Nice finish off the glass from McKenna Yoakley.
All of a sudden, these teams going back and forth, finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now the offense is, no question, picked up here in the second half, mainly here in the fourth quarter. Simonson nearly lost it up in the air, but got it back. Now on the ball's on the floor. She's down on the floor, but getting a whistle, and I believe a jump ball. It is going to favor the West, so they will keep the possession with 94 seconds left.
Let's give a shout out to our crew tonight. Tyler Kerr, our producer engineer, Mark Parrott on the camera tonight. The Skordle crew here in Sapulpa hanging out.
West trailing by 5. Simonson with it. Goes to Peyton Walker. Now to Watson, right wing. Underneath to Douglas at the right block. Got around Yoakley. Shot was blocked as she went down. Another block from Yoakley. And the rebound to Pape.
I got to think, if you're looking for MVPs in this one, Yoakley, when they've come back and taken this lead, she's been big on both ends.
Yoakley out to Morris for the open three, was missed. Morris got her own offensive rebound to Clarkson. Left baseline jumper good from Aspen Clarkson.
Aspen Clarkson from Stillwater. 43% field goal percentage on the year. Knocked that short corner jumper down.
40 seconds to go as Tilly for the three. It was no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds on the baseline. It will say off east, and the West will keep it.
This West squad coming in with just 6 players. I thought it would be a bit of a challenge for them. They hung into this one for 3.5 quarters.
Certainly did. And again, led for most of the game.
Yeah, they did.
Tilly to inbound on the baseline. Lobs it into Simonson. Wadey all over her. Simonson drives all the way up with the left hand. It rolled off the rim. No good. Clarkson had the rebound and then trying to save it off of her was Watson, but Clarkson comes up with it. Pape up ahead to Wadey in front of the scores table. Under 30 seconds to go, fourth quarter. East on top, 52-45 as Clarkson with it near side. The East going to spread this one out.
Hey, our prayers are going out for Addie Cease. We hope she's okay after she got injured back in the third quarter.
Buttry back out to Wadey near the logo center court. Under 10 seconds to go. And here the crowd start to clap for this one. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. 2 seconds, 1. The horn will sound. And the Large School East Side a winner tonight over the West by a final score of 52-45 in game 1 of our doubleheader. So we will take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll wrap up game 1. Again, it's the 2024 Oklahoma Coaches Association All-State Games right here on Skordle.tv.
Enabling local. Sidwell Distribution is a local business that loves supporting Northwest Oklahoma schools and businesses. We are here to service all of your concession stands, restaurants, food trucks, churches, and more. With candy, paper goods, fried food basics, and even local products, we will exceed your expectations with competitive pricing and excellent service.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
I travel. My passion is teaching and traveling. In my mind, I was never going to walk right again. I just wasn't. One day in here, I put my foot down and I took 2 steps. And then we took 2 more steps. And before we were through, we had walked 23 steps. And that was my first steps of freedom. This patient is saying thank you.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Got plans after the game? Head down to Enid Brewing Company. We've got something for everyone. In addition to a full kitchen and 18 different taps, we have something going on every evening of the tournament. Join us on Thursday from 6 to 8 for trivia, and we've got live music starting at 7 on Friday with Brent Walburn and Saturday starting at 7 with Scott Laughlin. We also have our weekend dinner special where we're bringing you our famous farm-to-table chicken fried steak. Grab your drink coupon from the hospitality room and head on over. We hope to see you soon.
And welcome back here inside the Chieftain Center at Sapulpa High School. The 2024 Oklahoma Coach Association All-State Game. Dustin Goodall alongside Tom Nelson. We wrap up game one. Let's run through some final numbers. Again, these unofficial numbers for the evening is Watson finishes with 7 for the West, 6 from Simonson in 2 in the second half, 5 from Addie Cease, 6 tonight from Peyton Walker. Gabby Tilley led the way for the West with 12 and 8 points tonight from Douglas. As a team, the West was 4 of 7 from the foul line in the first half, 8 of 12 total for the entire game. For the East, now they had 3 players in double figures tonight. Snowda Wadey finishing with 10, 6 tonight from Pape, 2 points from Morris, 1 from Jaden Buttry. She was 1 of 2 from the foul line. 12 tonight from Pearson. Again, 7 points tonight from Aspen Clarkson. And leading the way for the East was McKenna Yoakley, again finishing with 14. The East in the first half was 5 of 6 from the foul line. They finished for the game 6 of 8.
Wasn't it Pearson and Yoakley who did a lot of the damage in the second half?
They certainly did.
Yeah, definitely. Good ball game. Tried hard. The West team, they were battling valiantly, playing with 6 and then down to 5 players, and a good ball game.
No, it certainly was. And again, well, folks, that's not just it. We still have one more game here coming up a little bit later on. In fact, they put about 23 minutes on the clock. That's when we expect game 2 of our doubleheader to start tonight. Tom, anything else for you as we close out game 1?
Hey, I'm looking forward to game number 2 and the fans rolling in here. It's been a great night in Sapulpa, and we aren't done yet.
No, we certainly aren't. And again, you're right. It's been a pretty good crowd here tonight. And this is the first time for me being in this gym. This is a great setup, a nice gymnasium over here in Sapulpa.
Really nice facility, and I think that's why they'll get some state games in here in 6A and 5A. They'll get some state tournament games in here, some early round games.
No question. So that'll wrap it up for game 1. Again, we'll get you set here for game 2 shortly. Again, coming up in about 22 and a half minutes. Again, keep it locked right here on Skordle.tv for the Oklahoma Coach Association All-State Games 2024 edition.